Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday, September 1st, 2019. It's 8:30 in the morning. I'm on Interstate 70, heading west to southern Ohio, southwestern Ohio, headed to Hamilton, which is just above Cincinnati. There's about 14 or 15 different murals in the Hamilton area, and I'm going on a mural hunt, another mural excursion, if you will, looking for those elusive murals that are painted on buildings throughout the area. Did a little bit of homework last night and got on the internet, used Google and Batch Geo and some other websites to compile the necessary information I needed to be able to find all these murals. And that's the cool thing about the internet and all the tools and resources available. You can use programs like Google and Google Maps to specifically locate the murals that you're hunting, and it has been a valuable tool for me. And what's cool is you can go to street level view once you have an address to validate if it is a confirmed location where a mural is at. And you can actually see the mural sometimes, unless it's an old satellite footage or video footage. So, but I was able to visit a website called Street Spark, which is a community initiative to beautify the community through artwork and murals. And they've done a really fantastic job of acquiring funding to buy the necessary paints and go through all the legal processes to do it all on the up and up and legally without getting into trouble with the law. So, and what's cool is they actually provide the addresses for many of the murals that I'm hunting today. There are a few that aren't listed on their website that I also found through Google just by doing a generalized search, say Hamilton, Ohio murals, and then able to see the results therein, and then follow up, validate, check out addresses, so on and so forth, if any is provided. And then what I do is I take those addresses, put them into a spreadsheet, and compile them and separate them based upon the name, street name, city, state, and then take all that information and drop it into a program on the internet called Batch Geo, which then gives me a really nice map that shows me on a map where each of those locations are at. So it can simplify the task of going from point A to point B and not running all over town back and forth, so on and so forth. So it helps to save time as well. So not that I'm worried about saving any time. I mean, after all, I'm out here just to have fun and do the photography, take pictures, enjoy the local cuisine if the opportunity presents itself, and also be involved in any activities that are going on in the area, and also to meet people. And I think that's probably the most enjoyable aspect of all this, is the people that you run into and the new friendships that you make. And so you just never know who you run into, you know. And I see up ahead I got some blue and red lights, blue and white lights flashing, so the Ohio State Patrol is out in act today, patrolling our roadways, being it is Labor Day weekend. So be safe out there, folks. Normally I would go out on my motorcycle and do this, but they were calling for scattered showers throughout today, so, and I don't feel like dealing with the rain, especially when I'm dealing with expensive computer equipment and camera equipment, and I like to protect that as much as possible, so that I can continue to do this for a long time. Hamilton is probably one of the last few places I need to visit here in the state of Ohio. I also have Dayton and Springfield, Toledo, Cincinnati, Cleveland, and Akron, as well as Minerva, Ironton. And those are just the places here in Ohio. That don't include the places outside of Ohio, like across the Ohio River, especially along the Ohio River and the river towns of, across from Ironton. There's Catlettsburg, Point Pleasant, which is across the river from Gallipolis, I believe. And the list goes on. And so that's my goal, is I want to be able to take pictures of all the murals I can find in the state of Ohio, and then I'm going to compile a video production possibly even publish a book with the works that I have. So I hope you enjoy this as much as I'm enjoying it. And if you ever stay tuned, check back on my Facebook page, nerk.com, or look under Jeff Freese. I'm on Facebook. I like to put my pictures out there on a regular basis and any video footage as well. Today I decided, as you can see, I put a camera up on my dash and I'm recording and keeping my eyes on the road and watching for the Ohio State Patrol. Don't want to get pulled over and spend even more money. And the cool thing about this is pretty much a low budget adventure. Basically I got gas involved, and sometimes a little food, drinks and stuff I usually take with me to minimize the cost. And then I always like to take my equipment with me, my camera. I have a Nikon D5600 or 5600D, I don't know. I also have a Apple laptop, a MacBook, and I'm using it to basically review my work as I'm out on the road, to make sure that my colors are correct, my resolution is high enough, and so on and so forth. So anyway, folks, stay tuned. I hope you enjoy what you see, and be safe out there and have fun, and go explore Ohio.